Hey friends, happy Monday. Welcome to my live, and if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Club Couture. So once you hop on tonight's live, or you hop on the live at a later date, please feel free to say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. I do want to let you know that I'm live in 2 locations this evening, so if you hear me refer to a comment that is not in your feed, that person may be viewing and watching from a different platform. And if at any time during this project you like what you see and you think others would like this project as well, please feel free to spread the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube. And as always, hit that thumbs up button or hit the heart button. Tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. That not only helps my channel get seen by new eyeballs, that also tells Facebook and YouTube that you like this kind of content, and then it will start showing you more content like this. So it helps you and it helps me. So with that, let's go to the comments. I see that Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And while we're waiting for others to hop on, I'm just going to go ahead and flip my camera and we will get started with tonight's project, which is, go ahead and flip to this view. So tonight we are working with the April 2025 Club Couture transfer. This transfer and kit is called Fresh Strawberries. So this is the exclusive size B transfer for the Club Couture kit this month. This is a DIY subscription kit that comes straight to your mailbox every month. It comes usually with the surface, and it comes with either paste or ink singles. Sometimes you get 2. This month you happen to get 3. The colors this month are cherry, bright white, and eucalyptus. And you can, depending on the size of your projects, you can definitely use these paste singles for this project. And you can probably get about 5 more projects out of each little singles worth of paste. So you could probably get, depending on the size of your project and how many different colors you use, you can get about 3 to 5 projects, I'd say, out of each little condiment packet of paste. And then each month, Chalk Couture tries to include a chalkable accessory. This month it happens to be kind of this little ticket-shaped two-piece sign. So these little outline pieces, it comes split in two, but this is your surface. And you could even do it double-sided, so you could put another surface or another design on the back side. So this is your Club Couture kit for the month. And I do have a little bit of information on the screen beside me. So it is $21.99 a month if you are a club member. And then there's also perks pricing, and then there's designer pricing based on what level you have joined Chalk Couture. And then also this month there are a couple of promotions for not only existing Club Couture members, but any new member club member that signs up this month. So if you are an existing club member and you submit a $60 order, you will get 5 free retired transfers from the club transfer vault, and that is about an $80 value, and they're just a random pick. You'll get every time you qualify for the Fab for 5 free transfers, then you'll get a random assortment of 5. If you are not a Club Couture member but you sign up this month, you also get a set of 5 free retired club transfers. Yours happen to be some of the past 2024 transfers. That is also an $80 value, and you can stack that by earning the other 5 set of transfers by submitting a $60 order. So you have the ability to earn $160 worth of free transfers or 10 free transfers. So it's a pretty awesome promotion. Also, if you are one of my customers that earned the 20% off bounce back coupon last Tuesday when the new Peanuts collection dropped, you have the ability to use that. So you get 20% off with a special code if you spend $60. So that craft math, I did not do the math, somebody else did it for me. So if you put $60 worth of product into your cart, and this is for the people that earned my customers that earned the bounce back coupon. If you put $60 of product in your cart and you apply the code, that takes your cart down to $48. So you automatically save $12 on that $60 order with that bounce back code. And you can also earn an additional 5 retired transfers if you add like a size B transfer or a Try Me kit to raise your new subtotal to $60. Then you qualify for another set of 5 free transfers. So what I'm saying is, if you earned the bounce back coupon, use the coupon, but then go ahead and add a size B. If this were me, if I were doing it, add a size B transfer to your cart or one of the Try Me kits to get your new subtotal back to 60, and then you can earn an additional 5 transfers. And that's if you've already submitted a $60 order. Every time you submit a $60 order, you get a set of 5 retired club transfers for free. So if you want more information about that, let me know. I know that was a lot of crafty math, but I'm just saying, stack your coupons, stack your promos. There is a way to do it. Okie doke, so let's get started on our project. I'm going to put my envelope away, and I think I have a piece of paper. Oh, and you also, with the little kit, get the little sticky dots to put on your outline on, which I'm just going to set to the side. Excuse me. So I'm going to start by painting this surface, and I'm going to do, I saw another designer do kind of a strawberry shortcake inspired sign, and I'm kind of going off of both of these strawberry patterns, which I got all of these at Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to use these tonight, but this is kind of my inspiration. I hope to do at least one more project with this transfer, but kind of going off the red and the greens and the pinks in these bandanas and this fat quarter. So I kind of picked those up to maybe make a cute little fabric strip wall hanging with this transfer. So I'm going to do my base color in pink. And if you have ballet slipper, or in the cart link I linked strawberry swirl. I don't have that color, but if you have ballet pink, it should work as well. I also went through my stash and I found baby pink Deco Art Americana paint, and I also have this Persian red Crafters acrylic paint, and I don't quite know which color I want to use. This one would look good with this fabric. This other pink would probably look a little better. I don't think it really meant. Hello, Miss Bonita. Welcome, welcome. She says, hello, my good friend. So I don't know which, I think I like to save my chalk paste for the, for pasting. So I think I'm going to use one of these two colors. I think I will go ahead and use this Deco Art Americana baby pink, just because it's a little more pink. And this one is a little more peachy. So, Miss Bonita, I'm finally getting to my Club Couture transfer. It's only halfway through the month and I have not used it yet. So we're just going to use this big wash brush. I'm going to put a coat down and we'll see what it looks like when I get that down. So how was everyone's Easter weekend? If you do celebrate Easter, how was your weekend? If you don't, how was your regular weekend? Did anybody do anything fun? I had a Quartermania fundraiser event at the mall for the twirling club there. It went well. I went in with zero expectations and I actually sold a few things, so I was happy about that. Bonita says she got her club transfer in the mail and anxious to see how I do it. Well, I was saying I got inspired by another designer who kind of did a strawberry shortcake themed sign. So hers are kind of strawberry shortcake inspired. So I'm kind of on a strawberry shortcake kick as far as strawberry shortcake from the strawberry shortcake collection from our childhood, like the figurines, the toys. That strawberry shortcake. So your kit will come with cherry, white, and eucalyptus. But my color palette is going to be cherry, white, and gravity, and this pink. So kind of like a little bit of ballet pink. Benita says she celebrated on Saturday with family. Sure, she missed her kids being there, but seeing all her aunts, your uncles, and some cousins was wonderful. I'm glad you had a good time. I wish our family got together a little more than we do, but oh well. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So I did talk a little bit about the using your bounce back code if you earned that last Tuesday by submitting a $60 order. Just keep in mind that you have until the 30th to use that, and you can stack that with the Fab for 5 Club Couture promo that's going on. So if you're a new or existing customer and you submit a $60 order and use that bounce back code, make sure it'll take your cart down to $48, and then make sure you add like a B-size transfer or a try me kit to get your cart back up to $60 so that you earn those additional 5 free transfers. But just remember you have until the 30th to use that bounce back code, and you should have received an email for that if you qualify for that. I think those codes went out on the 18th. Okay, that's pretty good. A few little rough edges, but that's okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to wrap my brush up just so it doesn't get hard in one of these little sandwich bags. I'm going to put it to the side, put that away. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this while I don't have the little outline on. That way it's a little easier to kind of sand the edges. Telling you, everyone needs to get their nails done so that they get a stash of nail files. Because your nail tech should give you your nail file, because all they do is throw them away. So my lovely nail tech Ashley always gives me my fingernail files. I just bring them home and put them in my crafting stash. They're basically brand new. Some people may think that's gross. I think it's free sandpaper. Well, not technically free, but free with purchase. Let's just say that. Okay. Okay, so now, because we painted this, we need to give it a bit of a sanding. So I'm going to get my out. Don't mind my nasty wax applicator. I need to wash it in some Dawn soap. So you can use the Couture surface wax. I do prefer the Minwax paste wax. Plus, I've had this since I first started with Couture in 2018, and at this rate, I'm still never going to use it all up. So, because I like it, it's nice and soft. We're just going to keep using it till it's gone. So this is going to protect our painted surface and our transfer. So it's just going to be a kind of it gets into the nooks and crannies of the painted surface and kind of gives it a smooth surface to take the chalk. It's also going to protect the paint on my surface, and it's going to keep my transfer from sticking so much that it either pulls the paint up or it stretches the transfer to where it's not usable on it anymore. Bonita says another perk of having nails done besides having pretty nails. Exactly. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Probably too much. That away. I know my nails are actually going to kind of match my project today. Okay, so let's bring out our transfer. So this is the fresh strawberries. And I'm just going to look at my inspiration photo real quick. Un momento. Okay. So she just did the top part. Okay. Sorry, I was talking to myself. So if you're new to Couture, or if you're new to my channel, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. So you can use them about 8 to 12 times, depending on how well you take care of them. So because they're reusable, you need to note the back side by either writing the name of the transfer on the back or just writing the word back. That way, when I'm all done cleaning it, it's all dry, I'm ready to put it back on the carrier sheet. I know that this is the back side and this is the front side. It's going to be a little difficult. I need to be aware of where my outline is going to go. And where I need to put my sentiment. So I'm just going to, and I'm mainly worried about top and bottom. So I'm going to use the same technique that I do when I'm doing a reverse canvas. I know this is on the inside of the outline, so just hang with me just a little bit. So I'm going to put this tape on the inside. Oops, I've got kind of a big piece. Make sure it's mostly where you want it. This is just going to be a general guideline. So now I have my, wants to move. Now I have my inside guideline. So now I'll just take another piece and I'll put it right up against that one piece. And then I can use this piece up here. And again, it's just a rough guideline. And now I have my boundaries, basically. So there we go. And now I need to get my fuzzing cloth out, which is just a fancy term for my terry cloth towel. So because this is an adhesive backed transfer, I'm going to knock just a little bit of that adhesive off. So I'm just going to put this down on my fuzz cloth, and I'm just going to put it on and pull it off a few times just to knock back a little bit of that adhesive with whatever lint pulls off of my towel. You could use your shirt, you could use your pants if there's any lint on those. So I can kind of see through my transfer. So I'm just going to use the lines in the design to kind of determine. So the strawberries is not even, but these lines are even. And I'm going to put this down here just to protect that portion of my transfer. So I'm going to do strawberries in the cherry and the fresh and 25 cents a pint in my gravity. So let's use, I'm just going to use a mini squeegee. So I'm just dipping it into the cherry paste. Make sure that's all burnished down. And I'll probably do a little bit of paste and peel. So I'm just swiping it down the silk screen area. Let's do this E. I'm going to kind of clean up all of my squeegee lines, and then we're going to pull that portion away just because I don't want my paste to dry in the silk screen area. Jason says that's a vibrant red. Yep, it is cherry. It's my favorite. Candy apple's a little orange for me. So I love the cherry. You could also use the color of the month from, I don't know if it was last February or this February, but it was called Bite Me. It's kind of a shimmer red or a shimmer cherry. it would look really pretty. It's a very vibrant red, but it has some shimmer to it. Okay, so let's pull that side up. So I'm just releasing the paste from the silk screen, just so that the paste doesn't dry in the silk screen area. And then I'm going to burnish this part down. And then we'll move on to the green. I'm going to get a wipe and wipe that down. Just going to try to avoid using a ton of supplies. If I just, and it's easier to clean the paste off when it's still wet. I'm getting red all over me. Okay, just put that right here. So I'm going to get a smaller one. So this one is just one I've cut in half. I know I cleaned that other one, but sometimes when I use a wet one, my paste will smear. So this was a color of the month. Oof, I don't remember when. So it's not available, but you could easily mix a green and a white and maybe a skosh, just a touch of yellow to make a similar color of green if you don't have gravity. So I'm going to turn this around and do it this way. Okay. So let's pull that up. This is my favorite part. Ta-da! Okay, so move that to the side. So I just have my bucket here. It is an empty utility tub. I'm going to spray a little bit of regular water on the bottom. I'm going to put my transfer in there. And I'm going to spray the pasted area with water. And then it's just going to hang out until I'm done with my project and ready to clean up for the night. But this will help keep the paste wet so that it's easier to clean. So here is our, let's peel off, let's put this away first before it dries up. Do this while it's drying. Clean that off. Everything cleans off with just water, literally just water. You don't even need any soap. Okay. So put that away. We'll peel off our tape. Jason says that's gorgeous. So there is our fresh strawberries, 25 cents a pint. I'm gonna give that a good dry. So let's get these little pieces back out. I'm actually going to, so you get 6 little double-sided, they're kind of hard to see, adhesive tabs to put on your outline. I'm going to actually cut them in half so that they'll be skinnier, thinner. And I'm going to use a mixture of glue. I don't know what glue I'm going to use. Where's my glue press? Where I put it? Trying to find my glue press. Yep. I'll probably actually put it away where it goes. For once. Oh well, I'll just use what I have. I'm going to use a mixture of, I think, this tacky glue and these little adhesive strips. We'll get this put on there. Okay. Just kind of dry fitting it, seeing where it's going to get placed. So I have 6 per piece. So I'm just going to peel them and put some on the ends. That fits perfect when you cut them in half. So I'm going to try for each corner. I highly suggest cutting them in half because then they're going to fit just perfect on your little piece here. Jason says that Snoopy USA transfer is adorable. Should be my 4th of July shirt. I need to have him bring in that envelope that's by my side of the couch because that's where my new transfers are. And I think I have a shirt in my stash that would look perfect. I probably bought it to make a patriotic shirt last year and surprise, surprise, didn't get around to it. So I'll have to use that for the Snoopy one. Let's stick that one there. Thanks, sir. I will have to show you these in a little bit. Let's see. Should have spaced these out a little better. Wonder if I can peel this one off. I didn't burnish it down. Nope, that's okay though. I know better on the next one. Okay, so let's peel off the backing. And your detail tool is great for getting that paper backing off. So are your fingernails. So I'm going to use this and a combination of just tacky glue. We'll see if it works. I should probably use super glue or wood glue, but I'm not going to. Okay, so let's get some glue on there. Oh, I don't want that much. Is this going to dry clear? I bet it's going to dry white. dries clear, it says. It's good to know. So just put a little tiny bead on, and if you need to, use your finger. So you don't want it splooging all over the place. Okay. Now let's bring in this. Is that pretty close? I'm going to make those sticky dots are going to help hold this down while my glue dries. At least that's the plan. My shape did warp slightly since I painted it. So that's going to work. So now let's add these 6, and I highly recommend that you cut these in half. They fit perfect when you cut them in half. And then I'm just going to space these periodically, kind of halfway on this piece. I didn't do that well on the, I didn't space them very well on the other piece, but we'll fix it on this one. Okay. So pull those little pieces off. This would look really cute as a wreath attachment, or if you have like a door hanger that has interchangeable designs, it would look cute on there. It'd look cute in a tiered tray if it was a larger tiered tray. Okay, so I'm going to let those, I'm going to try to let my ends meet. Perfect. Press that down. Oh, I forgot to put glue on it, you dingbat. I'm like, why aren't these ends sticking? Okay, well, I'm just going to slide a little bit of glue under there because I forgot to glue. I forgot to put glue on it after all that. Dingbat. That's what I get for going too fast. So that'll help stick that down. That one has a glue tab on it, so I think we're good there. So just need to make sure this little end has some glue on it. And if your glue does splooge out, use the pointy end of your detail tool to kind of get some of that glue. I think that'll work. So I'm just holding that down to help my glue set a little bit since I forgot to put it on like a ding-a-ling. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, there, that outline is super cute. Super, super cute. Love it. Okay, tell me what you think. Give me some thumbs up buttons or give me some thumbs up in the comments if you like our cute little sign. So cute. When you make yours, let me see it. Post it on my page or post it on your page and tag me. It's so cute. I'm getting such strawberry shortcake vibes from that. Okay, so I got some new product in and I want to show you. Jason says he absolutely loves it. There are some things I can't show you because it's next month's club. So I'm just going to hide this. I can give you a little tiny sneak peek, and that's it. So I'm putting that away because that's next month's club transfer. So here's some new product that I got from Miss Bodina gave me the cutest little emoji. Thank you. These are some of the new product from the Snoopy summer collection that launched last Tuesday. So we have this is the Peanuts line. This is Snoopy. It's a size A. I need to bust out my crayons and draw the Snoopy that I used to draw when I was little. It's the same concept as this. It definitely does not look like this, but and then we have the Peanuts ice cream cone. So it's Snoopy laying on top of an ice cream cone. There you go. And then we have, and there were 6 transfers that released last week. I only got 5 of them. I did not get the new size C, but this one is Peanuts Grow Happiness. Super cute with little Snoopy and Woodstock. So that one's cute. And then this one, is Charlie Brown. He's a size B. Look at him. He's so cute. And then this one is the one Jason was referring to. It is called Peanuts USA. So it's Snoopy the Red Baron, and it says USA, land of the free, home of the brave. Super fun. And then there was one more. I did not get the size C transfer that's listed here. It's the one that's in the bottom left. It's very similar to the striped pattern from the notebook bundle. But instead of flowers, it has a little Snoopy intermingling those stripes, and it didn't speak joy to me, so I didn't get it this go round. Maybe next time. So I did get 5 of the 6, and then I also got the pet tag mold because I also, and I forgot to show this last time, got the come on, get out. I got the, let me go get it. Oops. I picked up this pet tag mold. So it has just some round molds. It has the dog bone, the smaller dog bone, the fish, and then some other fish shapes. And then there's a cat shape because I got the UV resin. So I got the UV resin, and then I got this UV flashlight. So I'm going to try some of the UV resin. So this is, I don't have batteries in it, but that is the UV flashlight. So I can pour my UV resin in here and add a tiny amount of paste or even glitters, and then it cures with the UV flashlight. So I have a large stash of UV resin stuff already, but I went ahead and bought the Club Couture stuff. I'm anxious to use this flashlight. I have a UV kind of like nail lamp, but again, I'm anxious to use this flashlight. So there might be some of those projects. And the UV light or the UV resin cures like literally in like 5 minutes. And you don't have to get the UV light. You can actually take it outside even on a cloudy day and it will still cure through the UV light, the UV rays outside. You can do it on a sunny or a cloudy day. It says under a 36 watt UV light, it cures in 2 to 4 minutes. And in direct sunlight on a sunny day, it's 5 to 10 minutes. And on a cloudy day, it's 20 to 40 minutes. So I'm excited to play with that. And then I got another patch because I have such great customers. I got the super squeegee patch for last month. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I've earned all of them so far. October, November, December, January, February, March. So I think I have 7 so far. I'll figure out where they're all at. They were behind me. They're somewhere. When I get my, oh yeah, here they are. When I get my paste shelf hung, I think I'm going to hang these as a banner. So I have all of these. I have a little paste jar, and then I have the little penguin, the cozy time sweater, the I love chalk, the XOXO, the latte, and now super squeegee. I feel like a Girl Scout earning all of my sash patches, but that's all thanks to you guys. So I completely appreciate it. Okay, did I show you everything? Oh, I didn't get to the patriotic collection. So again, this was our project. Let me show you this way. There's our cute little strawberries project. Jason says those patches are awesome. That's what I'm assuming he's referring to. So our cute little strawberries sign, super fun. I hope to do another one and add some of these bandanas and this fat quarter that I got from Hobby Lobby. So be looking for that. That'll probably be next Monday for hashtag monthly transfer Monday. But I will be back Wednesday for another project. I do appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Don't forget, thumbs up, heart button, and share this all over Facebook and YouTube. Again, that helps me. That helps you. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this evening, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.